Kolkata, India, this place just breathes history, you know. It's got this energy that seeps up from the ground, from the buildings. I'm talking about centuries of culture, stunning colonial monuments, intricate temples, museums packed with artifacts. But beneath the surface, beneath the beauty, Kolkata hides a dark side. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind of darkness that sends chills down your spine. The kind that makes your heart pound in your chest. We're talking about places where the veil between our world and the other side is thin. Places where the spirits of the dead linger. This city, it's a beacon for those who seek thrills, for those who want to stare into the face of fear. So, if you're brave enough to follow, we're going to take you on a journey to 12 of the most haunted places in Kolkata.
This bridge, it's not just a landmark, it's a damn artery of Kolkata. Day and night, it pulses with life, and some say death. Local wrestlers training under the bridge at night, they've reported seeing a ghostly woman in white. They say she appears suddenly, out of thin air, and just as quickly vanishes. And it's not just sightings. People claim to hear the sound of a woman sobbing, echoing in the darkness beneath the bridge. Is it the spirit of someone who met a tragic end in the Hooghly River? We've heard stories of fishermen refusing to work near the bridge after midnight, terrified of encountering this spectral woman. Whatever it is, the energy under Hooghly Bridge is as heavy as the iron it's built with.
This isn't your typical library. The National Library of India is a treasure trove of knowledge, but it's also said to be guarded by a spirit with a peculiar obsession: order. Visitors and staff have reported feeling a presence, an unseen force that seems to straighten books, rearrange papers. Some say it's the ghost of a former librarian, fiercely protective of his domain even in death. The temperature drops, you feel a cold breath on the back of your neck, and books slam shut on their own. Could it be the spirit's way of making sure everything is in its rightful place? We're talking thousands of unexplained occurrences, cold spots, and that feeling of being watched. It's enough to make you wonder if the stories are true.
The Ganges River, sacred, life-giving, and in Kolkata, a final resting place. Nagat, this is where the dead are cremated, their souls set free. But some spirits, they seem to linger. And then there are the Aghoris, ascetic sadhus who embrace the macabre. They cover themselves in ash, meditate on death, and perform rituals that would make your skin crawl. The Aghoris believe they can harness the power of the dead, and this ghat is their stomping ground. The air here is thick with the scent of burning sandalwood and something else, something ancient and unsettling. It's a place where the line between life and death seems to blur, where the energy is raw, untamed, and unforgettable.
Now this place, this is what nightmares are made of. Putulbari, the House of Dolls. This crumbling mansion earned its name from the hundreds of dolls that line its dusty shelves, each one staring out with blank, lifeless eyes. The story goes that the house was once home to a wealthy family who kept dolls for their daughter. But tragedy struck, the daughter died young, and the dolls, they say, became vessels for her restless spirit. People have reported hearing giggling, footsteps, and the unsettling feeling of being watched by the dolls. Some say the dolls change positions overnight, their heads turning to follow you as you move. It's enough to make you question if these are just toys, or something far more sinister.
This grand colonial structure has seen it all: political intrigue, revolution, and maybe even murder. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of Captain Simpson, a British officer who was brutally killed here during the Indian independence movement. Caretakers at Writers' Building have reported seeing his ghostly figure walking the halls at night, his boots echoing on the marble floors. Some say he's searching for something or someone, maybe those responsible for his death. You can feel the weight of history here, the echoes of past conflicts. The air is thick with a palpable tension, and the silence is often broken by unexplained noises. Is it the wind, or is it the ghost of Captain Simpson still seeking justice? This bustling metro station hides a dark secret beneath its modern facade. Rabindra Sarovar metro station has witnessed numerous suicides, and the troubled souls of those who took their lives here are said to linger. Passengers have reported seeing shadowy figures on the tracks, feeling an unseen presence pushing them, and hearing disembodied voices whispering their names. The atmosphere is heavy with despair, and the air itself seems to crackle with a strange energy. Is it the anguish of the departed souls unable to find peace? Or is there something more sinister at play? Something that feeds on the negative energy of this tragic location?
Even in the heart of Kolkata's tech hub, the supernatural finds a way. The Wipro office in Salt Lake City is rumored to be built on grounds with a dark past, and employees have reported a series of unexplained occurrences. Computers turning on and off, lights flickering, files disappearing and reappearing. It's as if the spirits here have gone digital. Some say it's the ghosts of those who died on the land before the office was built, their spirits disturbed by the construction. Whatever the reason, the energy in this office is palpable, and the stories are enough to make you wonder if our technological advancements have inadvertently invited something else into our world. This isn't just a cemetery, it's a sprawling necropolis, a city of the dead. Park Street Cemetery is a hauntingly beautiful place, with its crumbling tombs, overgrown vines, and eerie silence. But beauty often hides something sinister. Visitors have reported feeling cold spots, hearing whispers, and seeing apparitions among the graves. Cameras malfunction, batteries drain, and an overwhelming sense of dread settles upon you. Is it the spirits of the countless souls laid to rest here, or is there something more malevolent lurking in the shadows? This place is a stark reminder of our own mortality, a chilling glimpse into the afterlife that lingers long after you've left its gates.
The Kolkata Dockyard, a place of industry and progress, is also said to be haunted by the vengeful spirit of a Nawab who was betrayed and murdered here centuries ago. Workers have reported seeing his ghostly figure wandering the docks at night, his eyes burning with rage. Unexplained accidents, tools going missing, and the feeling of being watched are just a few of the unsettling occurrences reported here. Is it the Nawab's spirit, seeking revenge for his untimely demise? Or is there another explanation for the unsettling events that plague this historic dockyard? One thing's for sure, the Kolkata Dockyard is not for the faint of heart.
Tucked away in the bustling city, the Lower Circular Road Cemetery is a forgotten world of crumbling tombs and overgrown vegetation. It's a place where time seems to stand still, and the veil between the living and the dead feels thin. This cemetery is said to be haunted by the spirit of William Hay Macnaghten, a British political agent who was assassinated in 1841. Visitors have reported seeing his ghostly figure near his tomb, his face etched with sorrow and regret. But the most unsettling presence here is said to be an unseen force that makes the hair on your arms stand on end. A single tree in the cemetery is known to shake violently, even on the calmest of days, as if an invisible hand is trying to rip it from the ground.
Kolkata, a city that will captivate your senses and challenge your understanding of what's real. These 12 haunted places are just a glimpse into the city's dark underbelly, a testament to the fact that some stories, some energy, never dies. If you're brave enough, visit these places. Experience the chills, the goosebumps, the feeling that you're not alone. Look, even if you don't have a paranormal encounter, the history, the architecture, the stories themselves are worth the journey. You'll walk away with a deeper appreciation for Kolkata's rich tapestry of life and death. And hey, if you want to be close to the action, book a room at one of the many historic hotels in the city. You never know, you might just have an unexpected guest knocking on your door.